So I want to end my message today by sharing with you my recent personal journey with compassion. See, as a feast builder, as a pastor to our community, I'll be honest that it's easy to get lost in running events, in being so focused on growth metrics and numbers, or just keeping the feast finances afloat and just making sure that each Sunday is excellent for the people who come. It's so easy to get lost in all of that. Don't get me wrong, those things are important, those things are good. But there's a tendency for me and for some to get lost in pursuing those things and forget what truly matters. And that is to care for people. For me, to shepherd this flock. That's why for some months now, I've been praying to the Lord for more compassion. I was telling the Lord, would you help me to have a heart for your people, to have compassion for them and for what they're going through, to genuinely care for them, serve them, and love them. That's my prayer. And you know how God answered this prayer? He led me to be in the mess of people's suffering. He led me to be involved in the real life problems that our people here at the Feast are going through. Because recently I've been actually having moments of counseling and caring for people who are going through marital problems, having financial difficulties, especially for young families, having mental health crisis, where some even considered suicide, and just grief for people who lost a loved one. And whenever I would hear their stories and their struggles, my heart would break in compassion for them. It was like the Lord was telling me, you want to grow in compassion? See and immerse yourself in the real problems of the people that you are leading and caring for. Last week, we attended a conference where many times throughout the talks and worship moments of that conference, I don't know, my heart was just inclined each time to be interceding and praying for the community, for all of you. My heart was just there, just praying and asking God for renewal and restoration for those who have problems in their marriage. I was asking God for His provision for those who are going through financial constraints. I was asking God for healing and peace for those who are going through mental health issues, and for hope for those who are considering to end it all. I was praying for God's comfort to meet those who are in grief and who are paralyzed by it. And I was just praying, Lord, would you rescue us? Would you show us your salvation? Would you transform our lives? And when I was praying that and interceding, I couldn't help in that moment, and even until now, just to shed some tears. And the Lord just whispered into my heart, in that moment, that's compassion. That's compassion. Now, I share that to you today, my friends, not to get an affirmation for my compassion. Not at all. I share that with you today to encourage you, perhaps even challenge you to pray for compassion and to practice compassion. To pray and ask the Lord to have a heart of compassion for yourself. Pray and ask God to break your heart for what breaks His. And what breaks His heart? Sin, injustice, sickness, marital problems and separation. That breaks His heart, and that ought to break our hearts as well. And then pray and ask God to empower you to show God's compassion to the people around you, just as He showed compassion to you.